welcome to Homestead Reptown. Today I want to talk to you guys about chickens. So, if you've watched the news lately, there's been a big hullabaloo about people getting chickens because they don't want to pay the egg prices. The egg prices are outrageous. Stores are limiting the number of eggs you can get. There's this huge egg panic. Everyone's going to the stores and just buying up all the eggs. So, people are going to get chickens. So, do I necessarily think this is a very good idea if you're just jumping into it and just getting chickens nilly-willy? Don't do that. Please don't do that. You're not going to be happy with the end result. So chickens, let me tell you, are more expensive than just buying the eggs. Even though the eggs are an outrageous price, it is cheaper to get the outrageous price eggs versus chickens. Chickens are expensive. So I have a massive flock of chickens. It costs our family about $150 to feed them all. Now, that's because we live close to a grain mill, so our feed is cheaper. We supplement with a lot of other feeds, and during the summer when there's grass and bugs for them to pick and they can more forage, that feed cost is a lot less. I also make mashes for the chickens. It's like think of it like a chicken oatmeal. It's more filling, and it just lasts them longer than just dry feed all the time. So there's a lot of tricks to cut your feed prices down, but they are expensive. So it would have been cheaper for me to just go and get eggs than to have this flock of chickens. So that's just feeding them. Now housing them. So a massive chicken coop like ours is expensive. It's a pricey thing. So let's say you don't want as many chickens as I have. You want a small flock of 6 chickens. Say you're an average household of about 3 people. You have 6 chickens. So realistically, you'd only need a chicken per member of your household. But a lot of places make you have 3 chickens, or you have to have 3 chickens to 6 chickens. It really depends on your jurisdiction. But a lot of places are like you have to have 6 chickens. So you have 6 chickens. And you don't need a massive coop. You get like the average type of chicken. Let's say you get barred rocks. You have 6 barred rocks. Those 6 barred rocks are a dual purpose breed. They're winter hardy. And they're going to lay you around about, I believe it's like 200 eggs a year. Now, they do not lay throughout the year. So during the winter and during molting season, they are going to reduce their egg production to 0 to very few eggs. And again, I mentioned housing. So your chicken coop, say you have that flock of 6 barred rocks, you can get a chicken coop for either, the cheapest I've seen like in-store pre-made stuff is around $600 to $1,000 for a small coop. Now, you can go to Facebook Marketplace and you could probably find one cheaper, or if you're really handy, you could probably make one cheaper, or there could be a good deal where you find one cheaper. They're being clearanced out because it's the end of chicken season. So there's a lot of ways to still save money. You don't have to spend that much, but know that you're going to be investing a decent amount into your chickens. Predator protection, so you're going to need fencing if you don't have it. Again, lots to go into chicken. So you have to protect them from predators. You'll want to have a chicken first aid kit because your chickens are eventually going to get injured, get sick, need supplements. Something is going to happen. And again, it's like chickens, I personally like them. I think it's worth having them for us. I like collecting the eggs. They're not too horribly expensive compared to a dog. So if you think about it, you need to get them for the right reason. Do you want to get them just because you think you're going to save on the price for eggs? It's not really going to work out for you. If you want to have them for having your own backyard flock, to be kind of self-sufficient, to know where your eggs are coming from, to know exactly if your chicken's healthy, you have healthy eggs, that type of stuff. The benefits of just sitting there and watching them and just interacting with them. They're great little composters. There's a lot to love about chickens. You just need to get them for the right reason. Now, not every place will allow you to have chickens. So most places are now allowing you to have a minimum of 3 to 6 chickens. But some places still won't let you have chickens. So another like really great alternative that most places don't even think about and most places will allow you to have are quail. So the Cornix quail. So if you don't think you want to spend that much money on chickens, and you still want to have fresh eggs, get Cornix quails. So you can get egg-laying quails. They're small, they're quiet. You can keep them in rabbit hutches. Like, their startup price is so much cheaper than chickens. We're planning to get some quail as well, not for eggs, but for meat. We're getting meat quail, but they are so affordable. They're just so cheap. So less expensive than a cat or a dog, especially when you get everything set up. You can get a rabbit hutch for about $100. Their feed for like a small number of quail would last you for a significant period of time. They're very low maintenance. They're very, very easy to care for. So if you don't want to do chickens, or you do some research and say, I don't want to do chickens, but I still want eggs, get quails. Not noisy. Most places allow you to have them, but make sure you look it up. You don't have to keep them outside. It's like you could keep them in your garage. Again, a chicken alternative. So if this was interesting to you, like and subscribe and leave a comment.